chapter 8, it's beautiful because it perfectly portrays Jesus. You said the king, as minister of justice, drives out evil from the waste places. And it is significant that Gandalf says this exorcism of the land will take place not when the king rides in the state to Bree, but when he turns his mind in that direction. The virtue of justice is an inherently creative one. It recalls the 6-day creation week of Genesis 1, during which God brought shape and order to the primal chaos through the speaking of words. So we see this hero, this king in novels, in a way portraying Jesus as the ultimate king, the King of Kings, who will come and swiftly and brief and powerfully use his sword to bring the justice and restore the land, right?
It is true. I mean, see, especially in America, well, Europe too now, we have this idea that justice is a synonym with fairness. Justice means treating every person exactly the same and giving everybody the no. That's equity. That's egalitarianism. That is not the idea of justice. Justice is a proper order. Justice is giving everyone what is their due. Look, I'll show you the difference, Nicola. When I was a kid, you would call a man a sexist if he treated men and women exactly the same. That is a sexist. Somebody that doesn't even realize that women are different and doesn't, everybody's got, that's sexism. But today, you call a man a sexist if he treats men and women, if he doesn't treat men and women exactly the same, he's a sexist. We've lost the understanding of true justice that goes together with difference, even goes together with hierarchy. The king is the one that brings order. And how did God create? Okay, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. But then the days of creation are creation by discernment, by separating the light from the dark, by separating the dry land from the oceans, right? That order means separating and treating things in their proper way. We are not all the same, and we should not be treated the same. We are only equal in two ways. We are equal before God in the sense that we all have equal value and worth, and we should be, in a real democracy, equal before the law. But any equality beyond that is actually anti-human. It is forcing everybody to be the same. So the king comes and he sets things to right. He looks out and orders things as they should be. A lot of modern egalitarians, progressives, think that when Jesus washed the disciples' feet, he was saying everybody's the same from now on. That is not what he says. Because when he looks at the disciples and says, "Why did I do this?" he says, "You call me Lord and Master, and you are right to do so." Jesus is not breaking down all distinctions. What he is teaching is a new kind of stewardship. And yet you see me as a leader can serve, you should be that way. And then the next thing he says is the student is not greater than his teacher. The one who is sent is not greater than the one who sent him. So Jesus is not breaking down all distinctions. He is showing that a true leader will serve. And Aragorn is the king, okay? In other words, justice is restored to Middle Earth not by making everybody exactly the same. It's restored by having a king who treats people in the right way and understands what everyone should be and what everyone can be. And in The Magician's Nephew, when Diggory brings the White Witch in and it's terrible, the first thing Aslan does to bring justice to Narnia is to establish a monarchy, a hereditary monarchy of a son of Adam and a daughter of Eve, right? And in Prince Caspian, the Nickabrick says to Truffle Hunter, who's a badger, "Why do you want that king? He's a human, right? You want to give Narnia to humans?" And he said, "No, no. Narnia is not a place for humans. It's a place for talking animals, but it's a place for humans to be king, because that's the way Aslan set it up in the beginning."